right, everyone, going live. Are we? I think we are.
We're
We are
live.
live.
It's Saturday night.
Yep. All right, Saturday night, we got Victoria, Samir. We're back in the house. We're happy to
Hey.
be hanging out with you guys,
Yes.
dreaming up a bunch of duets. Victoria and I have been on the move the last couple months, tracking a bunch of duets and having a great old time about it. Looking forward to many more as we have projects ahead now, asking for them. So we're rolling, taking
Yes.
requests as always, and we just do a weekly check-in, see where we're at. We got a
Yep.
bunch of different things going on. Victoria is out in LA. She's an actress, model, musician, right? And she's always got something cooking on all of those fronts. And then I'm working out on the East Coast. I got a studio and we got projects and records going on in there as well. So it's always a
Yes.
good time. A lot of rehearsal this week for me. But what's been going on with you, Victoria? I always like to be surprised by what you got cooking this week.
Well, I mean, we're charting. That's exciting. In the
Yeah, so
US.
yeah, talk to us about that. What song is charting and what charts are we on and where can we hear it?
Yeah, so we're on R&B and AC charts, and it's I think there's more radio stations picking it up right now too, which is exciting. I think we got Missouri was anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like a wild thing. It's there's it started, obviously, you guys know, in the UK, and then they're like, well,
Wait, so
let's see.
remind them, let's maybe nobody, maybe people are listening for the first time. So Victoria just released a song, Funk Therapy. No, what's it called? It's
It's
called
called Square Biz, and
Square
it's
Biz.
I'm a feature on the Funk Therapy track. Yeah.
Okay, and with the label Sound of LA, and it was first released in the UK, and it jumped up there on the charts like right away. Like the first day it dropped, it was
Yeah,
going up,
really
and
quick.
then it got re-released, and then it got released in the States and globally, right? And now
Mhm.
it's on these charts, which is awesome.
Yeah,
We're stoked about it. Love to see that. This is also
yeah,
the label that picked us up with a record deal to get more of our duets underway. So we're going to be really in the shop starting.
yes,
I mean, we're kind of already there. We're kind of 6 songs deep, but keeping it moving starting in
yeah.
August. So that'll be fun. We'll be engaging with you guys with all of those releases. I'm excited about that.
I'm so excited
So
I'm
yeah,
excited
okay.
to release the ones we haven't released too. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for our business, we got to dial up all these credits but most of it's done. But yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, we have enough ready to go. I think I emailed. I emailed the label today to be like, are we going to consider just dropping a single?
We should drop the singles. This is like something we should definitely be talking about, not on the live, but let's talk about it. So I think we should drop the singles. You're breaking up. Oh shoot. Can you hear me? We should drop the singles first. I'm just gonna keep talking anyway.
Yeah, it's a little glitchy.
And then we already have
I can
the
hear
other
you.
stuff that
Yeah.
we have released, and then we can come together and release an album from all of the singles, right?
Yeah.
The most
Yeah.
sense
Maybe
to me.
we could do some like single like now.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. So like once we've
Yeah.
accumulated like X amount of songs, then we can go ahead and we'll release the ones that we haven't released as singles, and then we'll release an album.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're kind
Right?
of
We
glitched
have
out. I
like
think
a
I
couple more
understood the
to
strategy.
go, but we're almost
Yeah.
there already. Because there's
Yeah.
some stuff
And
we've
once we
done
get
that are some of my favorites that we haven't released at all yet.
oh, that's true.
I don't think we never released
Space
Shallow, did we?
We never released Shallow. We didn't release Space Oddity. We didn't release. I think we have some other songs that are ready to go. What was it all? What was that
Need You
song? I can't remember. I
Now?
sang it. And I don't think I Need
Need
You
You Now?
Now. I know we did that one. We released that one. That was the
Oh.
first one that we released. In fact, for
Oh.
all of y'all chiming in, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share one. This is the first one Victoria and I released. That was the last one. Perfect. That's the one I wanted to play today anyway. So thank you guys for joining. Enjoy a video, and we'll be right back.
this one.
Memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone, cause I can't fight it anymore. Oh no. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's 1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now.
Wishing you'd been in the way you did before. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's 1:15, I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. Whoa, whoa. Guess I'd rather hurt than feel nothing. It's 1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now. And I said I wouldn't call, but I'm a little drunk and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need you now. Oh baby, I need you now. I need you now. Oh, you now.
Noise. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Was it coming through?
It was coming through, but it was breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's that whole cyber meltdown that happened last week. How about that, right? Who knows what's going on?
Pretty
But
crazy.
but you know what? On the real though, hearing that makes me want to just get on stage like now. Like
I know. I have a show on the 9th.
Where's it at? See, this is what we need to do a little so that I can links. Wow. Before I talk. But okay, do you have a link? Where's it at? Is it breaking up?
Oh, it's breaking up. I'm at the art room downtown LA. Yeah. So I'm super stoked. What's that? Oh no, you're frozen. What? Is my side breaking up too, or is it just your side?
I don't know. Yo, your side is breaking up too.
It is.
What will you be performing?
Oh, I'm doing like a 40-minute set, so maybe like 10, 11, 12 songs, maybe. Like 12 songs.
Who are you performing? You're gonna be
I'm
you gonna be backing tracks with a live band.
Yeah. I'm going to use acoustic, just acoustic and a little bit of backing track for some of the songs that are like, you know, production heavy. I get like I think for like Last Time and for Daddy Issues Stuck on You, that will probably have like a little bit in the background, but still it's going to be acoustic, just, you know, super chill. Just getting back doing shows. It's been a minute since well, not really. I actually do shows kind of a lot, but
yeah,
so it's the first time performing there, which is exciting. And I will. Yeah, so the 9th.
And what's it called? The Art House?
The Art Room.
The Art Room in LA?
Yeah. On the 9th. It's gonna be fun. And you had a show last week, didn't you?
No, I have a show this next Friday.
Oh, you do?
Next Friday I'll be performing. Yeah, nice like 2 hours of performance, but it's great. I'm really having fun. Just reconnecting with the guitar and the voice and like getting into that space again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. And so like, and when I see these videos of us performing, I just know it's gonna be so much fun to bring it to the live stage again. So
it is. It's sometimes it's like nerve-wracking at first because you're just like, I need to get it right, you know. But then afterwards, or like during and afterwards, I'm always like, oh, it feels so alive. That was amazing, you know.
Maybe we should. So we're talking, you know. So we got to talk about the Grammys, and if you want, you know, if we should probably go to that this time, and then maybe around that time, if we could put a couple of shows up on the map, that would be fun. That would be a good move when I go out there.
It would be a good move.
Do all that, you know, get some shows in there.
100%. Oh my gosh, I love that. So you can just buy tickets to the Grammys and go.
If you're a member of the Academy, you can.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're a member of the Academy, you can.
yeah. I'm like, well, yeah.
I love that. Okay, heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So
I love it. I kind of want the first time I go to the Grammys though for it to be because I'm nominated.
Well, then we gotta talk to the label about dropping our song.
Well, if we submit it to the Grammys, yeah.
Which is now. People are starting to blow up my phone because, like, you know, I'm a part of the Recording Academy. I'm a voting member. So then, right now they opened up like now you can start to to vote or not vote, but like take into consideration albums that are the season
already?
is open. There's a season, this week.
I thought it was end of summer. Are we already at the end of summer?
We're getting to the end of it. They just opened the gates, and now people are dropping off links and saying, "Listen to this. Listen to this. This is what I
just got so stressed out. Oh my god. Okay.
It's so busy. I mean, it's a good when you drop songs and you're like in the mix, and and people are ripping off of what you did. It's like a really beautiful time, And you listen to, you have some great music out there, and it's a great community. I mean, people are really doing it. A lot of passion. And it's just if you have time, it takes a lot of time to be like really, because it's relationships, and so year after year, some very active members, and we just enjoy seeing where we're at, and and then people pop off and win, and their whole careers change, and it's fun to watch. Yeah, it's pretty.
That is fun to watch. I love that. I love watching like people just killing it, like Tom McDonald. Oh my god. Have you seen his stuff lately?
No, I haven't. What's going on?
Like he's projected to go number 1 on Billboard for the song that he did called "You Missed." Mm-hmm. I worked with Tom a long time ago.
Yeah.
Did like, music video stuff, but he's that guy just says it. He just says the stuff, and like independent artist, but like he's probably one of the biggest independent artists out. Like he's just killing it. Everything he puts out goes viral. Like he's
that's great. I mean, look,
I love watching people go from like nothing to like you're about to be number 1 on the Billboard charts. That's
I've seen that too. That's totally
the best.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did a weird segue. Yesterday, I got to do ADR work. Have you ever done ADR work?
No.
It's basically after something has been shot already for film or television.
Yeah.
You go into the studio and you have to pick up some things that maybe were missed or adding certain like loops, groups and stuff. And it was a really I've done loop group before. I've done ADR work before, but never like this. So basically I was breathing for people, but like in a way that looks like it was coming from them. So like if you notice like this person has a short larynx and their chest collapsed, then it's going to be like it's going to be a higher pitched.
Yeah. Wow.
You know,
that's
higher pitched breath. Yeah, we pitch breath. That's crazy, right?
Wow, that's the we do ADR work at the studio. We get clients coming in every now and again, and
really,
yeah.
Oh, it's so fun, and then, or like just people who weren't mic'd who like need to be having a conversation, and you know, like maybe they were back, I don't know, BG or whatever, and then you just go in and do that some improv stuff. It was like really interesting, but what was crazy was, you know, that the cover we did for Mac the Knife.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait,
we only
which one was
got
that?
Mac the Knife. Oh, it was for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only got half of the rights for that song, and it was the wrong half.
Oh, man.
We needed the lyrical. We changed the whole production of it already. But we needed the lyrical rights, and UMG owns part of it. I think it was like UMG, and then I think Sony, and Sony owned the melody, and I think UMG owned the lyrics. Anyway, we only got half of it, so we had to redo the song.
Right.
But I'm on screen performing the song.
Oh,
So
right. So they had to,
So we had to. This is crazy.
Yeah,
we had to rewrite the song.
Yeah.
So that it matched my mouth and makes sense to release with the soundtrack. And it worked. It worked.
You pulled it off, man. You pulled it off. But
these guys like John and Nick Gomez, John Gus and Nick Gomez are crazy writers. Like to be able to make that work and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Like just as words go together makes sense, but also make sense as a song, and then also match my mouth.
After
is
the
like
fact, that's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Wow, that must have been incredible to watch. Did you watch them work it out, or did they just bring it to you done?
They brought it to me done.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the melody on. I did the melody, the original melody. We originally flipped it, the Mac the Knife. Like I wrote the vocal melody on that, but when they did the lyrics, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's what
I didn't know that was even a thing. Like I was like, oh, okay, I don't.
Yeah, that's quite. It reminds me of like, so the studio, we opened up a publishing wing during the COVID years because we had so many talented people, around us releasing all this music that that had so much longer life to live than just the Spotify drop. And then we had to reverse it so that that doesn't happen. So when songs come through us, you have all the clearance, right? So you don't like go into production, you drop the song, you have it all filmed. They already hired you to go out there, do the video, and then wait a second, we don't have all the rights. They have half of it. They have half of it. Like, that's music industry, and in studio we do like workshops about music industry, but we talk about stuff like that because if you don't know, you can walk into, it's important to know what you're signing and where you're getting your music from, because that can be, you're lucky that you had such talented people that could help do that, because like that's the crazy, like a lot of people would be stuck and be like, oh, okay, then that scene is cut, we can't do it, and if that scene made the movie, all of it goes away.
They could have cut that scene,
but
they didn't. Oh my God, I appreciate that so much, the effort that they put into keeping me there. I didn't think about it that way.
Oh,
it's really sweet.
Well,
I'm trying to think what else was happening in the scene. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah. When do we get to watch? When do we get to drop clips of this? Not yet.
Well, not yet, but
Not yet.
I will let you know when we will drop the heck out of the
The
clips.
film, yeah, I can't wait. I love it. I love it. I love the releases. I love the theater. I love the whole parade that goes with it. You know.
Me too. It's just, it's interesting watching people's like face and like what they're doing. So there's this one girl who was mimicking, she was saying something, it was a press scene, and she was, you know, trying to get questions. And like I had to match what she was saying because like you can, but you don't know what she's saying because she wasn't mic'd. But we just needed like some gang vote, like people, other people talking and saying actual words, not, you know.
Yeah.
It was like I'm looking at her mouth and I'm like, oh, but the
Yeah.
and I'm like, I have to make a sentence out of this now. What is she actually saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's an interesting experience for sure.
And I've been curious about that side because, like, you know, so my times in LA, like I have, you know, just good friends that have worked in Hollywood on set. They are like, you know, camera guys, and so I would just go hang out on set and watch it work, and you know, and be mesmerized by the process of it. But I always knew that there was like, this is when they're filming, but then they have to go post production, and then I know that they're recording the voices and, like, you know, and having to do that part, which I never see, you know. And I'm always curious, and I still don't know. And I mean, maybe, you know, like, do they have to go back and re-say everything that they did while on stage, or is it just parts of it? Do those mics really keep it? What do they do? Like,
just the stuff. I think, I mean, you know, and I'm not a director, but I think it's mostly just stuff that you miss.
Yeah.
Like if somebody needs to get a pickup line somewhere, or for whatever reason, or if
they get it hot off of the set and they keep that.
Yeah, that's in production.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically. But there are things that you're not going to get picked up in production, which is just things that make the scene really come to life, which is like, I want to hear an actual exhale when you're exhaling, you know, just like really subtle stuff. But it does make a huge difference. It's like, that was a scene and it was fine, but this is like, it takes it to the next level. It feels like you're really there. Right. Yeah. And I think it's mostly that. And then, you know, picking up, you know, these people are having a conversation. It's just like an ambient noise a lot of the time. Like there's a conversation, like, you know, me the press thing I was telling you about, where I'm trying to mimic this girl's lips, but also make it make sense. That's going to be so tucked, you're not going to be able to really understand what she's saying anyway. Right. Like when I say tucked, for people who aren't in entertainment, that typically means tucked into the track. So there's an audio track that goes with the visuals, and some things are more important than others, and the things that need to be more ambient are going to be tucked into the track a little lower. Yeah. And the things that are more important will be, you know, higher on the track.
Yeah. I like the post-production of anything, you know, records, movies, like there's a magic in that and such a process.
There is.
I really have come to really love. I mean, I love all sides of it. I love the laying down. I love the post-production. I love it all. Victoria, I'm going to share another song with whoever's out there.
Okay.
And then we'll be back. Hopefully this one is a smooth sail. You want any songs actually, let's go back. Actually, what song do we want to do?
Also, just so people who don't know, when he says laying it down, he means like, I almost just said something equally confusing. Cutting the track. He means like singing it and recording it. And
recording
it. I forget who I'm, because I'll talk to my mom and I'm just like, Mom, and then these things, and then like lingo from that. Yeah, nobody would know unless you
cut the track. Yeah, people are gonna be like, "What the heck does that mean?"
It's just like a normal conversation to us. And everyone's like, what?
Record. So here's some footage of us recording our vocals for duet. Here you go. All right. Nice. Where is it? There it is. The first one that we ever did.
I was so blonde.
I wouldn't mind being alone. I wouldn't keep checking my phone. Wouldn't take the long way home, just drive myself crazy. I wouldn't be losing sleep, remembering everything you said to me, like I'm doing lately. You wouldn't be all that I want, baby, I can let go. If I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I'd be better than barely getting by somehow. Yeah, it would be easy not to miss you, wonder about who's with you, turn the want you off whenever I want to. If I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't still cry sometimes, wouldn't have to fake a smile, play it off and tell a lie when somebody asks how been. Try to find someone new. Should be something I can do. Baby, if it weren't for you, wouldn't be in this place that I'm in. You wouldn't be all that I want. Baby, I could let go. If I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I'd be better than barely getting by somehow. Yeah, it would be easy not to miss you, wonder about who's with you, turn the want you off whenever I want you. If I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, oh, if I didn't love you, it wouldn't be so hard to see you, know how much I need you, wouldn't hate that I still feel like I do. If I didn't love you, yeah, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I'd be better than barely getting by somehow. Yeah, it would be easy not to miss you, wonder about who's with you, turn the want you off whenever I want you. If I didn't love you, yeah, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, oh, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you.
Oh my God, I was so serious.
Yeah.
I
Gosh,
love that song. I forgot about that song. Thank you for reminding me. That's one of my favorites.
It's a great song, wasn't it? Yeah. And it reminds me how like those simple hooks in those songs, that piano, ding, 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 just it puts you right in. It's just two notes back and forth. The simplicity has been, that's what I love, the songmanship or whatever you call it, when, those good songs that are just catchy as all get out.
I think songmanship is a great way of describing it.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Next week we'll talk about songmanship, and we'll
songmanship, the musicality. That's more of a dance.
Yeah. Any songs that you're listening to?
Any songs I'm listening to?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have been really just like not excited about like some of the new although that's not totally true. I really love like what Benson Boone has been doing. I love his sound. I love the guys of pop are killing it right now. I love his progressions. I love his lyrics even, but his voice is so crazy.
Yeah, but that range. It's that third gear, I've been playing with Purple Rain, and Prince has it too, and Benson Boone has it. It's like where you can like hit the low, hit the powerful, but then they can break through the ceiling and hit this high register kind of like you
It's
know,
bridging. You just gotta
in the
bridge it.
streets that you can just that sixth gear is like clutch.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know, you know.
Does he sing that high, Vincent? I think
Yeah, yeah.
I think maybe it sounds like it's really high because the song's actually maybe it's low. You could do that.
I don't know. I mean, you know, now that I'm starting to sing more, I'm starting to feel more more possibilities. But
Yeah.
I will love that day when I can just hit it and break
So
through.
I know so much of singing is mental.
Yeah, I've heard that. You know,
It
yeah,
is. It's a commitment thing. It's like, but I mean, it's a muscle too.
yeah,
You have to work it, but like, is if you keep stretching and just doing like something as simple as like sirens. Just this is gonna be
hmm
so annoying, but I'm gonna do it. Sorry, you guys.
go.
Sorry. Like, oh, and just smooth over that mixed voice between your
Uh,
chest,
yeah,
register,
because
and
it's
head
when you hit.
voice.
hmm It. I remember when I lost my voice and I had to work to get it back. It was at that inflection point. You know, there was like
Everybody has that.
which was
Yeah.
like which really was holding me up, and I was like, "What in the God's name is this roadblock?" Because you know, I just came out singing, and I never stopped until I did,
Yeah.
and then I realized I had to work at it again. But I remember just getting through that when
Yeah.
you
Well,
you did
it's
that so
called a
smoothly.
break. It's
Yeah,
everybody has a break. You two breaks if you have range, but everybody has a break in their voice,
yeah,
and it's just a matter of I don't call it a break. I call it a bridge.
right.
You know, because you can everybody has it. You just smooth it out. That's all.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
how do you smooth it out? Sirens
yeah. And you
with
know,
sirens and
yeah,
with oh. Oh, a good one is oh e 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 oh goes from mix to head. Take
yeah,
that all the way up and down your range, and you can smooth that out in no time. But I mean, I need to do it too again. You know,
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah. So we never
want it.
stop having to do this. Hey,
No,
can we remind people who are listening who you are and everything and where you come from musically and where they can
yeah,
find out about you?
sure. My name is Victoria Renee Hand, like the appendage, and I'm in Burbank. I'm in California. Grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. A singer. I've started singing super young. Went to school, came out to LA, did a few girl groups, had some wild deals, and then started doing my music independently. And
Open for Ariana Grande.
what's that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I did. I opened for Ariana. It was pretty cool. That it was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, see, worth the drop then.
Wow, what an audience. I've never been so high in my life. That was
Right? Wasn't
amazing.
that? Yeah, actually, you know, we can pause there because I was talking. You know, I have kids. You know, and they're like, Dad, you know, but I haven't really been performing. They're like, Dad, have you ever performed? You know, because they don't know. I'm like,
They
well,
just don't know.
yes.
Not
You know,
since
but
you
then,
guys were born.
yeah. Thank you very much. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Totally. But then it had me like reliving like some of those bigger performances and like and Ariana is probably you know that was a huge show. I'm sure you know
It was
so many
huge.
people in front of you, and we had I had a few really epic shows, and I long for that feeling again. You know, when you got
It's
so many people moving to your bop, it's like an incredible thing.
it
Yeah, yeah,
really is.
yeah. Okay,
It's fun.
so,
And
yeah,
it's cool to hear people singing your songs back
yeah.
to you.
Oh man, it's the best. It's incredible. Yeah,
It's
my
the
God.
best. It
Yeah, I
wasn't
can't wait.
expecting
So we're
that.
gonna do it again. We're getting it. You know, I'm so glad we got this deal, and we got the studio supporting it and everything. So it's good, and so I'm looking
There's
forward. But please, what else? So then you went on to sing, and yeah,
I
where can
mean,
they find you?
yeah, you could I mean on social media, Victoria Renee Hand across all platforms. Renee
Right.
is Renee. I'll put it in the text, you can see it. And uh my website, victoriareneehand.com. And there you go. Can you see that? And yeah, that's it. VictoriaReneeHand.com pretty much covers all of it because you can just go to my socials from there too.
Yeah, see that. That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
that simplicity. Great.
I know,
Um,
right?
right? Yeah. And oh my gosh, you know how hard it was for me to finally get everything to be Victoria Renee Hand. It was so hard.
Oh, yeah. I'm still cleaning up all these YouTube channels that I have. That like never did anything with some. I have some that are live, but some of them I don't know when I created
Me
them. They're
too.
still there.
I don't know why there's two of the same name. I'm confused by this. I'm like, okay, well, let's just change this picture. No, that's the one. That's the right one. I mean, you know by the subscribers, but still. Yeah. So, and then this week I did a skit. Weird segue again. I'm not good at transitions.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did
Next song.
a skit with my friend Nikki again. Her mom's in town.
Okay.
So Link had to do ADR also yesterday, and it's not close to where we are.
Right.
And so Nikki's in Hollywood Grit, and so they had to go do ADR. Link's car key falls into Linda's bag, or like she like accidentally grabbed it, so he's stuck there doing ADR, and she's just like, my mom. She meal preps.
Right.
Everything. Her mom went and ate all the shrimp out of her meal prep. She's so mad. She was like, "Come on, Linda."
Yeah. She's hilarious. I love what you've totally turned me on to her, and so like I subscribe to everything. And this last week she's been dropping all kinds of stuff, and they're hilarious. Yeah,
I know.
really funny
I'm
stuff. So
obsessed with her.
we should have that link ready to drop in these things because I mean, if you guys listen to us long enough, we'll be dropping a lot of other places you can go from here. You know.
Yeah, we wear many ads. We have a variety.
You never know what we're going to talk about, where we're going to go, but it's always somewhere fun.
It's a good time. Well, I mean, I think so.
I am having fun. You know.
Okay, good.
You know.
Wait, so how was your show? I don't think you told.
No, so the show is coming. It's this Friday. This Friday is coming up.
I thought you already did one, and then you were doing another one this Friday.
No, it's just I'm just been working. We're getting back into the groove because I like to loop myself live sometimes, like Ed Sheeran does, and just keep a song kind of going. Well, you'll play guitar live, and then with my feet, I'll hit a record, and then a playback, and then it'll just. So like say I'm playing 3 chords, C, A, and G, C, A, and G. So I'll record C, A, and G, and then I'll play it back, and it'll just play back.
Doing that?
And then I can play on top of it these different textures, right?
That's so cool.
Oh man, it's so much fun. And then you lay these textures, and then I can rip a solo, right? Because I also play guitar, to that level. So then I'll sing, I'll add 2 guitar parts. Sing. When I'm super ambitious, I'll also do that with my voice. But then again, so I can add some oohs and ahs and then so it really adds depth to these songs and
that's
super
so
fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice range to have.
Is there like a way of having? Can you do something? I just don't know about this stuff. Like,
yeah, what's up?
How do you do like if I want to have, let's say, Stuck on You, the Daddy Issue song?
Yeah.
Part of what makes that song cool is the production of it. So like, how can I do that acoustically and have production?
Yeah, you have like these little triggers too. So you need to have kind of like a computer, basically, with you on set, or you need to have. They have, now it's more expensive if you can do it by, where you don't need the computer to go with you, but you need triggers. You need to trigger the song, the production. You need to get the instrumental, and you need to trigger it.
How do you trigger it?
You play along, like trigger. Yeah, that's you have to connect it to buttons through the computer.
Where do you get buttons?
Your computer.
I don't understand.
Your computer. So, yeah, you need to be. It's like a high-level boombox, where you tell the boombox what to play back. And that boombox is your computer. So you have to program it so that you tell your computer when you press A, for example, you're going to play this song. And so then
I have some Googling to do.
I can walk you through it. Okay. I'm trying to keep it simple in 50 words, but like really it's you just have to be able to carry your songs like a DJ does. Yeah. They'll have DJ, they can play songs. Yeah. They can grab the mic and sing. you have to do the same thing. You have to bring your own little DJ set for your songs, and you press play to your song, and then you grab the mic and you play.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like what I was expecting. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if I could like change the tempo a little bit, too.
Yeah, and you can do that you can totally do that.
What?
Yeah, but you have to have the gear. I mean, I have the gear. I could show you. When we're offline, I'll show you exactly what I mean and how you could do it, and it could be done. I mean,
cool.
yeah, as long as you have the tracks, you have the songs that you want, the instrumentals. If you have the instrumentals, then then you're good. Then you just need to load them up and invest in the gear that does that. Yeah, I can talk you through that.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. How exciting. I'm
So,
going to see if they have it, my accompaniment, maybe he's got something
that can play it back. Yeah, it's pretty common. In certain pools of like performers, the playback, people love to play back with tracks. I mean, they go on there and the drummer, they play back the song. They all got the earpiece. The drummer's playing to the metronome, and then they just go. And then when the chorus comes, it's this big swell, but they don't have the strings with them. It's the playback. So it can totally be done, but it's like the extra player. How many 5 people on a basketball team? It's like the 6th player. Like you have to. I don't know what the metaphor is.
I know. I totally understood that. Thanks for always say things in a way I get. I love that.
That's cool. Like Bob Marley says, I speak so that the children can understand.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah.
There are no questions. I have no notes.
Totally. Nice. So, anything else you want to say before we drop another song, and then let's stay on? I'd love to keep talking to you after. Is there anything else you want any listeners to know?
Yeah. Oh, what? Sorry, what?
Anything you want to announce to any listeners before we call it for the week?
Yeah, I would love for you guys to just drop in and shoot me a message or a follow or subscribe so we can connect with you guys. I've been bad about that the last like 2 or 3 weeks because I've had crazy stuff going on. Like my mother-in-law was in town, but I really want to talk to everybody. So like, where's everyone at? Like, what do you guys doing? How are we feeling? I would love to connect. So yeah, if you can just shoot me a DM, shoot me a whatever.
And I just dropped your website in the chat so they can find everything there. And then, and there's plenty of ways to engage with both of us and her. So check it out. And then click on that link and enjoy getting to know Victoria better. All right. And I'm going to, let's do it with, let's go for Shallow, because Shallow is a song that we didn't release, but we really like that one.
I really like that song. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And I have it right here. All right, look at this. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy this song. See you next week. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for a change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? it hard keeping it so hardcore. I'm falling. And in the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, 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 I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow night. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
That's